Hello everyone, and today's video is the healing system update. There's so many videos good about the negative side of it, but here in Super Server 1, we are experiencing it for the first time properly in an actual real scenario, and I'm actually going to give you my thoughts on how it works today. So stay tuned for the full healing change and guide with me. Hello, smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more daily Call of Dragons content. We're here giving you all the juicy info when you need it for Call of Dragons. So a lot of people are talking about, obviously, the new healing changes. And the healing changes is, to be honest, quite good from what we've been actually playing with. It's a bit weird at first having only a 65k cap. And as you notice, in the moment I have over 80,000, so it can get increased, and the way you can increase it at the moment is through certain things like the village that gives you capacity, as well as your policies that also gives you some extra capacity. So the healing production on your free healing is really cool. The only thing that's the downside that I hate personally about it is the fact that it's a timer based heal. So what this means is, as you can see, the timer is going down, and as it's going down, I'm receiving free healing units. So within 6 hours and 22 minutes right now, that will when I'll have 80k units free. But once that timer, or should I say, once the total is full, and that's 80k, you won't be getting any more. So the way this system works is kind of actually rewarding the active player again, and the ones that are logging in actively and using this healing throughout the day. So as you can see, we've only got 3k at the moment, but we're going to just pop it just to showcase it on stream. And obviously we've got loads of units in here to pop, and this is just from fighting in the last couple of days. So if we just, for argument's sake, heal 3,000 of our troops, you're going to notice the number's going to go down, and then the time has increased. So that's a very simple way of covering it. Obviously, you have your resource healing too, and this is 236,000 per day. And this is where things will get costly, and this is why we try and advise free healing still compared to this resource healing, because for me, I'm a double archer player, so this doesn't cost too much. But it's when you start using the wyvern riders is when you can see it's an absolute mammoth amount of resources to heal that in one go, and you can see that's not even all of my troops for today. So that is just showcasing the difference between the resource healing compared to the elixir healing. Obviously, the resource healing is good still for when you need it in very quick, burst scenarios. Maybe the fight's going a little bit longer than you expected, and you need a quick couple of troops, to heal up and maybe fight and push the field. This is where you would probably want to use it. Obviously, if you're a low spender, so maybe a whale, this doesn't apply to you. You will obviously have this when you do. But the free healing aspect is really good. Also, when you do use an elixir item, it does increase that free healing. So what this means is try and not use any over the amount. So if we look and we use 20,000 right now and go back to the healing tab, we'll have 20,000 out of 80k. So we don't want to try and use too many of them in case you go overfilled. And if you go overfilled, you might lose out on obviously some extra elixir. So always healing bursts, and that's the best way, and that's my advice when it actually comes to healing. You want to healing bursts, because when you do healing bursts, like you can see right now, you're actually able to heal a lot of your troops back. All my spearmen are almost healed, and I have a lot of them to go through. So the fact that my main troop type's already back, and that's for free, I can already work on today the rest, which is going to be obviously my wyvern riders. So it's going to be a really interesting experience to go about. But for me, and I know a few other players in the server as well, to be honest, are actually enjoying the free healing aspect, especially with, like we said, the village management, because the village management honestly makes this system going to its own. It makes more sense when you have this, because you can increase your cap, you can increase the production rate, so you're reducing the time you have to wait and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things you can actually do in the game to actually help and benefit yourself when it comes to Elixir and free healing. So if you've enjoyed today's video on free healing and a healing upgrade, I hope you've learned something. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're looking for stuff to do with policies and if you should, you know, what route to go, we've got videos on those, as well as we've got a video on some of the new stuff like the village management system. So with all that said, stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out until the next video.